Hello there. So I see we're in front of Mina. I see that the team is the same as last time, and it seems we did get the upgraded moves, and we have kept the coverage. Which I mean, like again, the Quiver Dance is good. Do we, do we need it though? Probably not. Like I think same with this, right? It's like just the four moves is just. I don't think this gets it, but like if it did, right? It's like well, we'd just probably be killing things immediately anyway, right? So, yeah. So it looks like none of the items have changed because they have been like refusing to change any items. Not that we like need to, but also what the fuck is. Why is Do the Roar the one that's actually the highest level? I'm assuming it's because we switch it into like everything. But yeah, no one has tried to actually level out our mons other than me for once, which is funny because I'm the one that in past ones has always. Which this means, by the way, the XP shares first. Oh, it's actually off for once. Wow. Okay. So I'm assuming we just. I mean, obviously we're not healed, right? So we must have fought Mina, is my assumption here. Because I think that's the end of her trial, right? So we obviously we led with Intimidate Mon, I assume is what happened there. But yeah, everyone was alive, so no issues. But I'm assuming. Okay, so never mind. Wait, I don't know what fight. Why would we not be healed? But in any case, let's go find Ilma. So I'm assuming that means we are in the middle of the trial, not at the end of it, like I was just guessing. It said Route 2, I think. Not this part of Route 2, that's for sure. Like this part. Is he not? Is he like inside the trial area? This is awkward that I don't. We don't have the flags telling me where to go. Right? Like it's just to talk to her, but then. So okay, so this is gonna suck for me. Is that I don't. I'm trying to think of if there would be like anything that would tell me. So yeah. So they are key items. That's what I was thinking. So we literally just started the trial, is what this means. And I didn't read the dialogue from her that just said Ilma Route 2, whatever. So I will go check that he's just like if he's just at the end of his trial area. But if he is not, then I will have to fly back. Oh, Cog. It is very, very unfortunate that you could not make it to the end. But such is life. But yeah, so what I'm guessing happened here and why the levels are where they are, right? So I was solo, just only trying to level up Shorzy. So then, since I passed it to Michael, what he probably did was just turned on the EXP share and just kept moving forward, which is what I'm assuming. Okay, he's not here, but since we are here, we can now do this that I guess I didn't realize we could do earlier. Okay, it's not really a TM that we care about that much, but alright, now comes. So if it's somewhere on Route 2, I don't know. So I'm just gonna go back, actually read the dialogue better this time rather than just kind of skip through it. So that is on me for wasting our time a little bit here, but it's fine. And also, fun fact: this is the first trial I'm doing, actually, of the game, and obviously going to be the only one. Route 2, where Verdant Cavern is after. Are you okay? Find a trial guide if I. So yeah, so I went to Route 2. So I will go back there and find a trial guide, I guess, and ask. Um, yeah, like I don't know. I feel like this is where I would have gone after reading that, but I don't see it. Let's see a trial guide. He's in the cemetery. Okay, there you go. So so they're literally telling you, hey, go to Route 2, but also, by the way, uh, you're not actually gonna find him where you think he is because he's actually by the cemetery. So that's fine. Um, yeah. So to what I was saying, this is actually the only trial I'm going to be participating in, which is very funny because I know in past ones, uh, what's it called? Tristan and Michael have gotten self-conscious about when they do like too many gyms in their opinion. And they're like, oh, well, other people should be doing it too, so I'm not gonna, I'm gonna not do any for the rest of the game or something like that, right? I guess nobody cared in this case, right? So, not that like I don't care is the, I think you could probably tell by the tone of my voice is that like, to me it's just whatever. It doesn't mean anything. It's like cool if you get to do it if you're part of the the part of the game that's supposed like it makes sense for you guys to do it, then yeah. I will actually just regular Phantom Force because that's crazy. So the reason I was doing it was that I was like, oh, this should like kill or whatever, and it's like it's not gonna do anything that threatening when I come back, right? And I wasn't sure if I was slower. Well, we got our answer there. That's crazy that it just had that. So I mean, this is a chance to heal, which I didn't check our healing situation, but I have to imagine that it's stocked up enough, and if it's not, I'll do that after this fight specifically, right? So yeah, that's very very funny that what I was about to say just got fucked up. But as always is tradition, get distracted by possibly threatening fights. If I was healthier, I would stay in, but because I'm not, we ignore abilities here. So this is not like scary in any way. Like I have full confidence that Ice Beam just kills. So, like I don't think this is a risk whatsoever. And speaking of, we could just do the same with Tyrantrum, or we can keep making Do the Roar be super. If we want to safeguard against a Sash, I don't know. Like, not that I cared in the last one, right? But okay, Light of Ruin's funny. It has Rockhead, so it didn't take any recoil. That is actually really funny. Now, Claydol... If I was full health on shorts, yeah, I would be using it. But since I'm not, I won't. And I would prefer to make sure that all these mons stay alive because, realistically, I'm the one that's going to have to grind, right? That's what we've seen time and time again. Because their goal is to push forward as quickly as possible. My goal is for us to actually win, and preferably have not as many deaths as we, can. Yeah, so we can get sent here, and then I will go to the Pokemon Center. We'll heal up. I will take a look at what we've encountered since just for curiosity's sake, as my game just decided to stop. Okay, it's just not running. The fuck? Well, oh, that's fine. We gotta type null. What I'm gonna do is, you know what? Let's go down to 200% because apparently, 250 was too much or something. I don't know. But okay, my game still trying to catch up. All right, so we got. I like how we just put the Eviolite on it, even though like it's, you know. Also Andy Pajes is the name. Well, we had another Master Ball. That's cool. But why did we Master Ball? What? I'm not gonna question that. It was level 60, so I guess it's, you know, might as well, right? And we're towards the end game, so as far as encounters, so realistically, it's one of the last encounters, so I get that. Like, it's not that like weird, and obviously nothing else should be dead, right? So just a last look at the box before I keep going, and I'm gonna buy more max potions, and maybe can we afford? Yeah, and then I guess let's mute Kevin and see if there's anything to sell also. I don't know that there would be realistically anything to sell, but since I'm here, I might as well just double check that if there's anything worth selling. Now seems like a fine time to do so. I mean, we don't need that. Do we need 2 extra lustrous orbs when we already have it on, right? Let me double check. That it's like we still, because yeah, as long as we keep 1, who cares about the others? Like we don't have a second Palkia, so we might as well sell them. Manectite, we definitely don't need. Metal powder is just a bad item. Let's see, is there anything else worth selling? Not really, no. Alright. So, we already bought some heals, so that should be fine. And then, it was level, what, 59 was Ilma's Mons, so I'm assuming that means that Mallow should be the same. Or actually, no, we don't fight everybody here, if I recall correctly. Like, we don't fight every trial captain, but like it's just a way to revisit all of them, right? So I don't know if we're actually gonna be fighting everyone or not, or which ones we do. Alright, so we do fight Mallow. I'm assuming because Lana's here, we don't fight Lana. But either way, that's if we had to fight both, I'm perfectly okay with that. Like, we are, you know, at least we are over leveled-ish. I guess it's more so just one Mon is over leveled, but otherwise everything else is like, it's within a few levels is fine. Also, we did not kill at all. That's crazy. But because they lowered their speed, we get to wait. So yeah. So by the way, seeing how we're not killing things with this is giving me more reason to say they should have leveled this shit up more. Like, be on par with the team. It's not. I'm not getting kills here in these fights. Like, we're modest. Like it feels like Shorzy should be getting some, more one-hit KOs here. I feel like that's not a stretch to think. We're gonna take the spiked damage, but we will, and we are also going to Flare Blitz. I don't care about the recoil, since this is literally the second to last Pokemon here. So we're gonna save the Z move just in case. Terrakion. So we could do the roar, but we could also do Rusty. I guess do the roar is probably safer. And so this is also why I think do the roar is the highest level, right? Is that like it's our hey into like every physical attacker. It's just good for the most part, right? Like solo fairy type is good, so I get why do the roar is actually the highest level. Like that part doesn't confuse me at all. It confuses me that neither of them were like, hey, let's actually get Shorzy to actually be on par. Yeah, so we don't fight Lana. So I don't get why. So like why do you have to go find Ilima at the cemetery when everyone else just takes you right to where you need to go, right? Like I don't understand that as a concept, except the only part that I also don't like here is that we need to heal. And so we can't do that right there. And yes, I'm gonna lead Shorzy in every possible battle here because I want to make sure it gets some experience. So, because it should not be behind. I spent so much time grinding it, and it feels like no one else felt that it was like, hey, we should actually have it. You know, where you can feel confidence using it. But I don't know. That's just me. You're suspicious. Alright, let's take on Kiawe. Oh, nice. He actually has a Turtonator. Deoxys. We don't know what form it is. And because of that, that is scary. So I'm actually gonna go Casey Anthony here because I think it guards again. It's like it's a just Bulkymon that's not weak to much, right? So because the coverage could be anything, and then all the attack speed forms, whatever, just die to crunch. So I don't know that there was an objective like best one to go into for that situation, but that was just my thought process. Like I think we have enough mons that are just, like bulky enough to where it's like they don't get one shot unless you're gonna do a super powerful, super effective hit, right? Like that's kind of my thoughts. Like Dragon Pulse non-stab is never a threat, right? But if someone's rocking up with Roar of Time, and especially if it's stab, then that becomes more threatening. For Goodra, I think I'm gonna do Rusty, and we're just gonna Z-move it. Because the physical defense is not great, and I think we are bulky enough to where I think we should live any one hit, like even if it's like Searing Shot crit, is like my thought process of like what's the worst move it could have against, or Moongeist Beam as well, like say that's the same damage. Like the worst situation would have been if it was Searing Shot and we get burned, right? So this doesn't kill, but we'd always switch after, and then I think we'd be fine. Like I don't think it's that threatening. It's just it could have any. Oh, I didn't realize we have to fight the hiker right after. I didn't even know. I don't remember that clearly. Do they heal us? It looks like they did, right? Or no, no, no. We were just full health already. Okay. I I assumed because I was full health, I was like, oh, it must have healed us, but no. That's okay. We'll click a move that doesn't miss. What? Are you serious? Okay, whatever. I mean, it's, sure. Also, Jesus, my game is just not running today. My computer, I guess, just can't handle the normal setup today. Poly. I mean, we could stay in. Even if it has flirt cannon, I don't think that matters. Like, I don't think that kills. And also, this is lower level than, what's it called? Kiawe. Alright, there we go. We're getting some levels here on Shorzy. Make for Hokulani Observatory. Oh, yeah. I was assuming that he was telling me where to go, but I guess, yeah, they all did too. I just forgot. That's like, yeah. They're going to tell you where to go, but also, hey, we'll take you. Which, again, is nice. I just don't get why Mina doesn't take you to Ilma in the first place. Like, that, I feel like if you're just going to do that the whole time, you probably, or at least offer it, right? Like, you could say no and then just go do other stuff if you want to go do other stuff, right? Where the fuck? Oh, I'm not here to do charger bug puzzles. At least not right now. Where are they? Okay, they're in this room. I did not realize. Nope, I did not mean to talk to you. No, oh my fucking god, whatever. Oh, I have to see the breakup. Unfortunate. Alright, so let's face off with Sophocles. That is Mega Venusaur. Okay. I don't know that this will. I don't think this will 2-hit KO, but I want to see the damage because it shouldn't do a ton to us. And okay, if it's just solar beaming, that's. Oh wow. Okay, we did a lot more than I thought we would. Wow. If that's the case, I guess there's no reason to actually take the damage, like significant damage here. I should just go into this, and then I can actually keep using Shorzy. And this should do very minimal damage, yeah. And then our Ice Beam ignores the Thick Fat. It is faster than us. I never in a million years would have thought it would be faster. That's my bad. That I risked a flying press crit. I didn't see that one coming. My bad. Thankfully not punished, but I very easily could have been. Okay, so Mega Venus or Mega Sableye, that's cheating. You know, the whole the whole mechanic is centered around you only get one, but whatever, dude. You know, one per battle, right? Like you can have more in your team, but you're just cheating. So whatever, you know, it is what it is. Rotom's always a funny one, right? Because you don't know what Rotom it is until it comes out. So I think the safest bet is just Casey Anthony is fine into all of them, right? So yeah, Ghost type. So we have Crunch, and we just miss out on the KO. But Shockwave is not very threatening. Camerupt. I wish we had a more accurate water move, but we do not. I'm gonna go into this, and if it is Mega, then I might. Well, if I'm gonna have to go in and heal, that's not good. Like the other option is just stay in with this, right, and assume that it can't one-shot me. I think that's what it. Because if it's Mega, it's a real threat. If it's not, then I'm a lot less concerned. All right, yeah, there we go. Since it wasn't Mega, less concerned, right? So. And just because Hydro Pump could miss, there was no reason to go into it. Because if it was Mega, it would be also slow as shit. Like even more so than it already is. So but if we had like a Surf or just something 100% accurate, then I would have for sure gone to Shorzy. So let's move along to the Aether House. Is it for Guzma? I thought it would be for Acerola. Is it both? One or the other? I don't know. In any case, because I mean the trial captain is Acerola, but Guzma's here, so we got a few more minutes, so we can find out. Why did he give us a grip claw? Just because he lost his Galissapod? Is this supposed to be some different item and it got randomized, or just like, I don't know. What? Okay, I kind of skipped over whatever. What just happened? Shit. Did he say he was gonna fight us somewhere? Shit. I don't know. Now what? We didn't get a pedal there, so like I'm assuming Mina will tell us where we're supposed to go. Oh, so she's in there, and it was just okay, whatever. They just have the dialogue stuff there. Okay. So we can go do Acerola. Looks like we don't have probably enough time to finish this trial, but we're gonna do a good chunk of it, which is good.
Hi, I'm accident attorney
Nope, Kevin.
If you've been injured in an accident,
Not
you
right
have a lot
now.
of questions.
Alright. Okay, so we just get the purple petal, sure. Oh, okay, so I just had to walk in and then that was it. So my bad. I used up a little bit of time doing that, but better safe than sorry. Which I mean, not that I was in any danger, but just we quote things whether it's relevant or not, because quotables are quotables. So now we give her all the flowers, and she makes a pretty thingy, right? Nice. Rainbow flower. And also, oh yeah, because I haven't done any trials, right? This is going to be the first totem I'm facing. So let's find out what it is. Which hopefully we get the music back. It is Bruxish. And it gets special attack drastically. Okay, so that's good in the sense that its special attack is normally bad. And I just don't know what moves it has. But it is +3. So like if it has any special moves, it actually would be threatening, right? It's the catch-22 on that. So I want to go. I don't want to stay in but at the same time, I don't know what it would go for. That's that big of a deal. Which also, I'm running down the clock was always going to run down here, so I'm taking my time here rather than rushing, since it doesn't matter. I was always going to run out of time after this. So, like, I have half a mind to just click spatial rend, but if it okay, so do totem mons get the randomized moves? I don't actually know, and based off our battles, I don't remember. Because if it does get randomized moves, then it could be a problem. But if it's just like its regular level up moves, then I don't think it's threatening, right? Like, because like it would be like just dual stab, like Psychic Fangs, Aqua Tail kind of stuff, right? So I don't know. So you know what? I am going to stay in Spatial Rend because I just don't know. Is this the safest play? I don't know. Again, like but if we can do significant damage and we don't die, then it is, I think, the correct play. So we'll find out. Screech is a move it normally gets. So I'm gonna guess that it just has its regular moveset. Oh, I crit it and it doesn't matter. Okay, well there you go. I toiled over it for nothing. Yeah, this was an underwhelming totem since I just one-shot it. But hey, there you go, Tristan and Michael. You can be happy to say that I actually did a trial and I did a totem, since you two, you know, by default, if I did not do them, did all the other ones. So, but that is fine. And then what, the Kahuna count? Since I guess that's the other similarity. And as always, missed opportunity for Tristan to learn this one and have to do it. But in any case, I mean, we are finished. So oh yeah, I was Kahuna counting. I did the first one, right? So obviously I've done, you know, I did 1 and 1. So I guess I will pose it to future me and Michael and Tristan to say, hey, how, you know, this is the time to start thinking about how many did we each do, because it's just always interesting to see how it ended up going. But with that, I will double check that the loads saved and loads work. Alright, so we're good. Thanks for watching. I assume I'll see you next time? I don't, as always, I don't know how the progression of this game goes, so I see you next time.